Alright folks, now heavily lack of news for this week. We should be hibernating from now on, after the burnout from holiday ops, and then the marathon, followed by the auction. So Februaries are generally quiet, but it's mostly clan wars for vehicles like the Object 452K or Onslaught, but nobody cares about Onslaught. So I want to talk about this vehicle. Not the vehicle itself, but what it implies. The BZ72-1. You recently saw this thing in auction for lots of gold. That's not the problem. So the main problem, or dots, I'm trying to connect is this vehicle is not available on the Russian server. They have assembly shop for the Su-122V, and we already covered this vehicle too. So it's a Soviet S-tank practically, a little bit more aggressive with a little bit more armor, but it gets a skin on the Russian server. I couldn't code in the camo. It has a camo thing similar to the Lion or the Object 780. You already know, but what it implies is that this vehicle takes the place of assembly shop for the Russian server. They don't have a BZ72-1. It's not there. Chinese tier 10 rocket heavy tank. Not there. So no BZ72-1. So what I'm thinking is the Russians having the same assembly shop candidates for now gets a new vehicle for their assembly shop, whereas we should be sharing the same skin from our server to the Russian server, like with the 𝗡𝗲𝗄𝗀 or the Lion, but it kind of veers off in their direction, right? So they're getting this vehicle for assembly shop, whereas we got the BZ72 for auction. So what that means is there's likely not going to be a assembly shop for spring of this year. So only one, possibly the Vickers Mark III main battle tank. So that's what I'm trying to connect the dots for. But also they changed the stats of this vehicle. Now it has an autoloader. It shouldn't need one, but it has an autoloader, 4-round clip for the 122, and the DPM got dramatically lower than the original 3000 or so, but armor is still the same. We don't care, yada yada. But why would you give this thing an autoloader? I mean, be more aggressive, but that takes the fun out of this thing, I think. Oh no, the stats are mostly the same: horsepower per ton ratio, camo, speed, and armor. Yeah, but it has an autoloader now, so it actually lowers the rating I gave it back then. But yeah, they also nerfed it from 1.23.1 to 1.24 on their server. So originally I gave it a 8.5 out of 10. Wow. But yeah, they nerfed the DPM dramatically. Original DPM was, let's see, not bad. Okay, yeah, 3000 DPM. You nerf it dramatically. So go watch back that video, whatever. It's an aggressive door stopper of a design. It's a wedge shape, but yeah, you nerf it by giving it an autoloader, especially the DPM part. So whatever. So let's take a look at a few pictures I saved. So Russian server, their assembly shop for the Su-122V. We're likely not going to see assembly shop for a while, so you should hibernate. Mostly, other than playing for Onslaught, but nobody cares about that. And they could use premium days as currency for assembly shop. So if you have a lot of premium days, like 2000 or so, turn those into assembly shop. So trading one premium day for 1%, that's nothing. 100 premium days is the full vehicle? That is nothing. That is cheap. Cheap. That's nothing. Holy crap. One premium day equal 1%. That is nuts. That is so easy. Whatever. Also, they're thinking about putting special vehicles like the Gothic Warrior VZ55 or the Qiling 5A or all those fancy vehicles into Onslaught as a reward. But that's a Russian server, so they do whatever the hell they want. So they have freaking assembly shop vehicle in freaking holiday ops. Large boxes. We'll also cover those. A tier system with the loot box or the holiday ops. Large boxes. You unlock the next tier by collecting all the vehicles. Capitalism at its finest. Even for Rush, it's also for Russians. So yeah, they have a weird system. Okay, fine. Also, their battle pass has been revealed. It's all the new vehicles from last year, all the new tech tree vehicles. The concept number 5, the 𝗲𝗲𝗲𝗶𝗲𝗲, and the BP13. So all the new vehicles for last year getting a new skin, but the new commanders or whatever, and the 𝗲𝗲𝗲𝗲, it's all black, so not the worst looking skin, right? It's actually not half bad. But I'll take a look once the skin comes out, but the only new skin is the SU-122V, and that is it. So they also are buffing a lot of the vehicles too. They buffed the Patton in terms of mobility, I saw it. They buff even the British heavy tanks, like the Action X. 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 gets more DPM for some reason, so yeah, their system is dramatically improved or increased for all the vehicles. So yeah, their meta is different. Yeah, their ballpark of stats needed per tier is a lot different than actually EU or North America or Asian server. But BZ75 looks not bad. I mean, still have a garbage cupola on top, garbage weak spots, but hey, it's all black, so cannot be racist, right? I have a black tank, I can't be racist. Okay, the concept number 5. They also buffed this thing on the Russian server. It has dramatically better DPM than EU or North America, but I mean, still okay, it's fine. That's a better picture. Well, there you go, folks. Nothing to really talk about. It's a short video. So there are rumors that World of Tanks are on the last legs and should be closing around 2025, but they'll move from like producing stage or developing stage to maintenance stage and then just scraping by. But I don't know. I mean, people have been saying World of Tanks is dying for the last 10 plus years, so I'm not surprised. But you already saw stuff like Project CW, which is their new hotness for wargaming, their new tank game. But obviously some money went into this thing, right? It's not like, oh, just dump a few pennies into this project and we'll be fine. No, they actually put money into this thing. So I still think World of Tanks is too big for them to give up, right? It's like a cash cow. You're killing your cash cow for a few sesame seeds. I doubt it. I highly doubt it. So they will still put like at least 50% of the effort into World of Tanks. Not dramatically, but still some. So still milking you for auction or marathons or whatever in between assembly shop. And Holiday Ops is generally a good siphoning of money for stuff, but yeah, it's still, I mean, it's like World of Warcraft. It's been there for like what, 20 years now. Yeah, why doesn't Warp or Blizzard cancel World of Warcraft? They won't. It's too big of a cash cow. Same goes with World of Tanks. Too big of a cash cow for wargaming to just give up. But they'll still maintain it for like the next 10 plus years, I believe. Still will make money, but just not as much. So this also mentioned their failed project called 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. I still remember it. I did a video. Ooh, anime. Okay. So this game was developed by Wargaming. I even made a video about it too. But let's see. 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. I spelled it wrong. Yep. What the crap is this? 𝗏𝗏𝗏. Wargaming's 𝗏𝗏𝗏 open beta gameplay thing from 2019. So I already made a video about it. Okay, it's a tactical shooter thing. They sold it to another company. So yeah, you could go play it, but yeah, whatever. It's like, it's not my cup of tea, but hey. Game of Sometime is mostly Russian and very toxic. So yeah, it's like tactical shooter like Rainbow Six Siege, except squad based shoot third person thing, but whatever. So okay, get your feel of this, but wargaming has been on the trend, right? From Rainbow Six Siege to MOBAs to arena shooters or battle royales, you name it. Now, freaking Project CW. So, okay, but I still think wargaming will keep freaking World of Tanks running. I mean, it's a cash cow. You just keep it running. Just make it work. Just doesn't have to develop that much stuff, but just make it still work. But, yeah, I don't know. I mean, you already see how Lesta is doing with their project. They're trying to make it as revamped as possible with a bunch of rebuffs or nerfs or other stuff. Adding freaking vehicles to Onslaught that shouldn't be there. Can I even see Onslaught? What the hell is this thing? I have no idea. A Steel Hunter. Is that Onslaught? 12 versus 12. What the hell is this thing? I have no idea. They gave me a 𝗣𝗲𝗄𝗏 shielded for free. I don't even play on the freaking Russian server, but I have no idea what the hell this thing is. You'll tell me. Info. So yeah, they'll revamp it in some way or another, but it's still 12 versus 12. 1 versus tier 1 through 10. Okay, so it's a different mode for some other reason. I don't know, but yeah, wargaming will still keep the cash cow. That's what I'm trying to say. And there might be divergent from both servers or the Russian server to the other servers, but yeah, they'll still keep it. They'll still make it run, even though they'll put some money into stuff like this or sold it. They might even sell it to other companies like what they did with 𝗣𝗲𝗄𝗏. So who the hell knows? But for now, time to hibernate. Nothing really to talk about. Time to hibernate. But as always, thank you guys for watching this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I'll keep you guys up to date with the new stuff ASAP. But for now, February are generally quiet, other than Onslaught, which nobody cares about. So Battle Pass should come to pass in around March or so, and we possibly could get marathons per Battle Pass, like how we got the 56 TP, or even the freaking PR68P, the 𝗣𝗲𝗄𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 which is crazy, but we'll see. But as always, thank you guys for watching this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
𝗍𝗲𝗄𝗃